Hello everyone, so today's video let's tackle about failure and how we will be able to use failure as a stepping stone towards becoming the better version of ourselves. So failure means lack of success. So the example of this is when you wanted to be the person you wanted to be, but you end up the different kind of person, so that's failure. When you wanted to be in a family, in a complete family, but you end up in a miserable and broken family, that's one failure. When you wanted to be part of the great establishment, but they didn't hire you because they said you are lack of capacities, so that's a failure. When you wanted to become a rich and wealthy person, a successful individual, but you are still suffering from poverty, so that's a failure. When you wanted to become part of a romantic relationship, sweet and romantic relationship, but yours didn't end up for the better, so that's a failure. All of the things I've mentioned and so on can crush your heart, can split your spirit, and may cause you to become a bad person you wanted to be. All of those things may change you and made you someone else that is very different. You change because of the things you are suffering. You change because of the things you've been through. Some of the people may even become a bad guy after all because they thought that in every good things they did, they end up becoming worse. That's why they change. And some of them may even commit suicide, will become a violent person, will keep on doing violence to other person. So because they didn't embrace that failure and they chooses to change to the bad side of themselves. But did you know that failure is the main gate to success? Do you know that failure is the lesson for us to learn and be the better person we wanted to be? Yes, most of the known and successful individual suffered from failure itself. So to prove that, did you know Thomas Edison? He was an American inventor, a famous American inventor. He was the one who created the electric light bulb. As what he said, I won't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. So that's how positive he is. Even how many times he failed, he kept on pushing. He kept on doing his best until he succeeded. Another one is, did you know Sir Albert Einstein? So he is also a scientist. He's an inventor and a scientist. He failed 99 times until he succeeded. But he didn't stop. He believed until he succeeded. So that's how things works for most of them. And the last example is, did you know Sir Henry C? He was the owner of SM. So he started as a small store, a show mart. So before he was becoming a successful businessman and a philanthropist, he was once born as a poor guy. He didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth. He was born in China and immigrated here in the Philippines. They are so poor, but he didn't stop. He believed in himself. He made a shoe mart, a small store, and then it will grow every day. He encountered a lot of failure in his life, but he didn't stop. Keep on believing in himself, and now he was one of the most was a legend, was one of the legacy and inspiration for us to keep pursuing our dreams, to never stop on trying until we succeed. So no one is perfect in this world. Everyone suffered from failure. So we must do our best, keep pushing until we achieve the successful life you wanted to have in the future. Therefore, most of the successful person, as what I've said a while ago, encountered a lot of failures in themselves, in their lives, but they don't give up. They keep on pushing. So we ourselves must do the same thing. If we failed once, we must try again. If we failed twice, try again. If we failed thrice, then we must try again. If we failed a lot of times, we must try a lot of times until we become successful. Failure is not a hindrance for us to be successful. Instead, failure is the key for us to become a better person we wanted to be, to become a better version of ourselves. That's all, and I hope we will going to be successful in the end. Thank you and God bless. This has been your friend, Maylin.
I lie awake, thinking of the days gone by.
Thanks for watching.